So you've just seen me do a stability ball abdominal crunch. You most probably have a stability ball lying around over at your house, but you most probably do just one exercise for it, the one that you've just seen me do. So for this week, I'll be showing you some different stability ball exercises. We'll be doing some of the exercises standing, we'll be doing some of the exercises seated on the ball, and some of them will be done while lying on the ball. Okay, after teaching you those exercises, we'll do a quick short workout. Okay, if you don't have a stability ball, that's available. Okay, so you could do these same exercises with the body weight option. I'll be showing you the body weight options so that you could do your workout the week as well. For our first exercise, we are going to do what I call the steering wheel. You're just going to hold the ball. Yes, there are exercises that could be done with holding the ball in front of you. So you're going to have the ball in front of you, have your feet about hip width apart, and then be upright, pull your shoulder blades back, and then have one hand on top of the other with the ball. So on top of the ball, and then underneath the ball. So you're going to rotate. So like a stiff arm steering wheel. Okay. A variation of this, you could do the overhead version. So overhead, and then you're going to rotate. The overhead version will involve a little bit more torso rotation. Okay, so this is one of the exercises that we'll be doing today. Okay, the next exercise, you're going to have the ball against a wall. And you're going to face away from the ball. You're going to have your butt touching the ball, and then you're going to step out maybe a foot away from the ball, and then you're going to be upright, and then you're going to do the wall squat. So you're going to go down and up. So just sit and then go up. Okay, you could adjust your feet for safety. Okay, so this is the basic stability ball squat against the wall. Long name, no? Okay. After doing the wall squat with the ball, you're going to actually sit on the ball. Okay, you're going to sit with your feet flat on the floor. I'll just move a bit away so that you can see better. Feet flat on the floor, knees and feet aligned. Your knees will be about hip width apart. You're going to sit upright, and then you're going to do lumbar mobility. You're going to keep your body upright, and then you're going to tilt your hips sideways. Okay? From the front, it would look like this. So upper body will be just steady, and then you're going to tilt your hips. Okay? So this is part of the lumbar mobility exercises. Okay. From the back, might as well show you. From the back, it would look like this. So we were done with our lumbar mobility. Your next move will be a seated walk on the ball. For safety purposes, if you are doing this for the first time, you could actually hold the ball while you are doing this new exercise. So from a seated position, take small steps forward. Okay? And then you're going to walk back up. Okay, for emphasis, I'll do it sideways, and I'll also show you the more advanced version where your hands are not holding the ball. Okay, you can use your arms for counterbalance. Okay, a seated position to a lying position on the ball. Okay, so that's your seated walking. So after your seated walking, we're going to go to a supine position on the ball. If you notice, I use a seated walk. And then we're going to do your ball crunch. Okay. So this is going to be the last exercise for our workout for the week. So before I combine all the exercises that I've just shown you into a workout, I'll be showing you the options that you can do when you don't have a stability ball. Okay. If you have a rolled up exercise mat, you could use this instead. Okay, so a rolled up exercise mat for your steer. Okay, so you could also do this while your arms are overhead. When your arms are overhead, there's more torso rotation involved rather than just this. Okay, so your next exercise after the steer, it's going to be the wall ball. You could just do your standard body weight squats. Okay. So instead of having the ball behind you, you could just do your squats. And then for your third exercise, for your lumbar mobility exercise, the side tilt, you could just have your hands on your hips, or if you're going to do the advanced version, hands behind your head, and you're just going to keep your upper body upright, and then you're going to tilt your hips to the side. So push your hips out. May look stupid, but lumbar mobility is one thing that we should all be working on. Okay, so afterwards, instead of doing the seated ball walk, which I've shown earlier, so instead of doing this, you could just do a forward and backward walk. Okay? And then instead of doing the ball crunch, you could use that rolled up mat, unroll it, and then you'd be on the floor, you'd be doing your crunches. Okay? Checking my heart rate after doing all those exercise demos prior to the main workout. My heart rate is 102 beats per minute. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I've shown you those 5 exercises from the steering wheel to the ball crunch. We're going to combine those 5 exercises into a quick workout. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to do those 5 exercises for 20 seconds of work, and then it's going to be 10 seconds of rest before we move on to the next exercise. We'll have 30 seconds of rest and recovery before we do the next cycle. We'll do 3 cycles. We'll do 3 rounds of the exercises with increasing intensity for each round. Okay, if you don't have a stability ball, you feel free to do the body weight options, or if you would like to use the exercise mat as a prop, okay, do so. If you feel uncomfortable doing some of the stability ball exercises, like you're unsure of doing the wall squat or the seated walk, feel free to do the body weight option. Okay, so we'll be starting the workout in a bit. Where's my timer? Okay, here it goes.
Starting your Tabata workout. Get ready.
Okay, first exercise, steering wheel. Okay, so this is round 1. I'm just having my hands, okay, so switch position on top and at the bottom of the ball. I'm trying to keep my body upright. So that's already 20 seconds of work. We rest for 10 seconds. During that 10 seconds, we position ourselves over at the ball. The ball will be near our butt.
Exercise.
And then we're going to squat here. Okay? Upright and then squat. So you could adjust your feet accordingly to make your squat a bit better.
Rest.
Okay, so you'll be seated on the ball and you'll be doing your pelvic tilt. Lateral tilt. Okay. So side to side, keep your body upright. Okay. just side to side movement.
Rest.
Okay, from this seated position, we'll do our seated walk. Okay, if you feel uncomfortable doing this, just walk forward and back for 20 seconds. Okay, so this is the easy version. My hands are still on the wall for safety. So just sideways.
Rest.
Okay, so I'm now in the position for the last exercise for this cycle, the wall crunch.
Exercise.
So we're just doing this for 20 seconds.
Rest.
Okay, so we have 30 seconds to rest. Oh no, 10 seconds. Plus those 30 seconds to recover.
Recovery.
Okay, I'll check my heart rate. So it was 102 just prior to starting this workout. It's now 121 beats per minute. Okay, could it be seen? 116 now. Goes down quite fast. Okay, in 8 seconds, we'll start round
Exercise.
2. You could do it the easy way, this way. Or you could have the ball overhead and you could rotate. There will be more torso rotation when the ball is overhead. So for round 2, I'm introducing some of the harder options.
Rest.
Okay, for the squat. Okay, if you noticed earlier, my hands are down and then I just bring them forward.
Exercise.
This time my hands will be behind my head. Okay. So makes it a little bit harder, forces you to be a bit more upright. So this is the wall squat.
Rest.
Okay. So we'll be seated. For the pelvic tilt, there's really no
Exercise.
harder version of this, but actually a better version to have your hands behind your head. It will give you a better spinal alignment, and then you're going to do your pelvic tilt.
Rest.
Okay. So instead of holding on to the ball while I do my seated walk, I'll just have my hands free.
Exercise.
Okay. So this is the seated walk with small steps. Watch my hips. I take it up.
Rest.
And then we go to your last exercise, the wall crunch.
Exercise.
Okay. You could crunch a bit higher if you want. And then you could take your shoulders a bit lower for a better range of motion over at your crunch.
Rest.
Okay. So that was our second cycle. I'll check my heart rate.
Recovery.
It started at 121 and ended at 116 earlier. Okay. So my heart rate is now 131 beats per minute. Hope you can see. Okay. So we'll start again in about 10 seconds. I'll introduce some additional moves to make the exercise a bit harder. Like I'll make this ball bounce. Catch. Alternating. Or you could do it this way. Catch.
Rest.
squat. I'll try to do this a bit faster.
Exercise.
Okay, you could do it this way, or you could do it this way.
Rest.
The pelvic tilt, you could do this a bit faster, but still try to control the movement.
Exercise.
Okay? From the back, it would look like this.
Rest.
Okay, we'll be doing the seated walk. I'll try to do this faster.
Exercise.
On the side, it would look like this.
Rest.
And then we'll be doing our ball crunches, the last exercise.
Exercise. Rest.
Okay, so that was our quick workout for the week. Check my heart rate.
Recovery.
Okay. Now my heart rate is 151 beats per minute. 149, goes down quite quickly. Okay, so 147. Okay, so that's it. That's our workout for the week. We've done the main part of the workout.
Great workout. You spent 9 minutes 5 seconds exercising.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We worked out with the ball. We'll also do some of your quick stretches with the ball. Okay, is we're going to bend forward, stretch your back this way, use the ball. So you get to stretch your hamstrings, butt, and lower back. And then roll the ball towards you. And then you could have your leg up on the ball and then roll that back to stretch your hip flexor. Okay? So I'm showing you how to make better use of the ball okay, so you could use it for the main part of your workout. You could also use this to stretch. Okay. So other side. So just roll that ball back. If balance is an issue, you could do this instead. Just hold the ball. Okay. Okay. Again, goes like this. This could be quite a balance challenge. Okay, stretch this your hip flexor. Now, ball on the side, and then just push down on the ball. So push the ball towards you, and then stretch. Then you could have that ball across your body and stretch. So you push on the ball. Push it against your hip. And then you're going to sit on the ball. Hold the ball, go do a seated walk, and then stretch your abs this way. So, head down. That feels good. Okay, that crunch. And Okay, so that's it. That's a short workout with a short stretch as much as possible using the ball. If you didn't have the ball, that's fine. I've shown you variations of the exercises that you could do with just body weight. Okay, I'll check my heart rate before we end the workout. So it was at 151 at the peak. Okay, and then after the short stretch, I'm checking my heart rate. My heart rate has gone down to 119 beats per minute. Okay, so that after maybe a couple of more minutes doing complete rest, my heart rate should go down below 100 beats per minute. Okay, so we're done with this week's workout. So we did this with the stability ball. If you like this workout and you'd like to see more workouts, please subscribe to this channel.